This video is going to briefly introduce the PSF developer hardware reference implementation. So if you go to the blog on the Permissionless Software Foundation, psfoundation.cache/blog, there is a series of articles about the Web 2 and the Web 3 cache stack. And so this developer implementation is enough to run this backend, or if you go to fullstack.cache, you can see the backend here where it's composed of a full node, a fulcrum indexer running the Electrum X protocol, and an SLP token indexer, and then a REST API, BCH API, that wraps all of this underlying infrastructure. And then in the Web3 cache stack, there is this notion of IPFS BCH service provider that pipes the REST API across the IPFS network. So this developer reference implementation hardware is a desktop PC running either an Intel or AMD processor. The processor's not critically important, but 32 gigabytes of RAM and a 1 terabyte hard drive. These are considered like the minimum requirements. You can run that entire stack. This will be enough to set up a server up to a medium-sized business, so hobby developers, small businesses, and medium-sized businesses. One desktop PC with 32 gigabytes of RAM and a 1 terabyte hard drive should be enough. Also running Ubuntu 20.4. That is the reference operating system. That's what all the software is designed to run on. So this hardware setup typically costs less than $400. In fact, if you go to eBay and search for desktop computer and filter for 32 gigabytes of memory, you'll see a lot of different offers ranging from $200 to $500. Amazon likewise has a lot of, particularly Dell and HP computers, under the $400 mark. I have not used HP very heavily. I typically use Dell. Typically, you can convert a Dell desktop to run Ubuntu fairly easily using a USB drive, and I've used several of these Dell desktops as to run this hardware or this software.